Donald Trump pulled up the Sneakercon Philly and dropped his own sneaker, the Never Surrender Donald Trump shoe. And a lot of sneakerheads are not happy about it. He even got booed while he was on stage. Here's a video of him on stage revealing the shoe.
Hello, everybody. So, thank you very much. And we have a few young ladies that are up here crying. Look at you with the Trump 2024. Thank you, darling. I love you, too. Wow. A lot of emotion. There's a lot of emotion in this room. Thank you. Thank you. So nice. So the really nice thing is we have lines, and I want to thank Chase and I want to thank Alan, but we have lines going all around the block. They're going all around this block. They've never seen anything like this one. I just want to tell you, you know, I've wanted to do this for a long time. I have some incredible people that work with me on things, and they came up with this, and this is something I've been talking about for 12 years, 13 years, and I think it's going to be a big success. Your influencers have been very positive. They've been real influencers, and they love it, and they love what we've done. That's the real deal. That's the real deal. And we appreciate it. We really appreciate it. More than anything else, I appreciate the turnout, because they say they've never had a turnout like this, and we're going to do things that are terrific.
As you can see, he even acknowledged the booing. He said there's a lot of emotion in here today. And if you want to win free reimagined Bread 4s or any of the sneakers you see on this giveaway, all you got to do is subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on Instagram, and comment your Instagram name so I can find you if you win. Because I would imagine a lot of people that went to Sneakercon are not huge Donald Trump fans. They're only there for the sneakers, and then they see someone take stage they don't like, so it's totally up to them if they want to boo. After all, not everyone is a Donald Trump fan. However, there were a lot of people who were extremely excited about this. There was even a video saying one person paid $9 grand for an autographed pair from Donald Trump. I think it's absolutely insane that Donald Trump decided to show up at a sneaker event. That puts us sneakerheads on the map. That really solidifies us sneakerheads. Having the former US president acknowledge your event and show up and treat it like it's something big worth his time, that is so good for us. That makes everything that we do that much more serious and that much more solidified. Now when you talk to an older person, they ask what you do, and you're like, yo, I do sneakers. They might understand it now because they saw Donald Trump at a sneaker event. After all, Donald Trump is a businessman, and every person who sells sneakers is a businessman. It's all business. I would imagine he has respect for entrepreneurs. This sneaker released for $399, and it's going for thousands of dollars right now. There's already been a few sales for $2K each. However, there's a bunch of people asking $5,000 to $6,000 to $7,000. Apparently, he only sold 400 pairs at Sneakercon, and there's only 1,000 pairs in existence. I would imagine the other 600 pairs are not made yet, because when you bought it on his site, it said a pre-order. So I would imagine those 600 pairs were pre-order, and everyone bought them already on the pre-order, which is why they're sold out. So all 1,000 pairs are totally gone. Hence the reason we're seeing them resell for a lot of money right now. The people that didn't get their hands on them and that are huge Trump supporters, they're like, yo, I need a pair of those. They're called the Never Surrenders, dude. They are no collaboration. They're not Nike, Converse, Adidas. They're nothing like that. They're just a Trump shoe. And this is not a surprise. Trump has been known for doing Trump clothing and Trump merchandise over the years. After all, he does have hotels. He didn't just drop the sneakers. So they released on GetTrumpSneakers.com, and they sold out almost instantly. These are not the only shoes that dropped on his website. He also has these two pairs. A red pair of T-Red Wave and a white pair of POTUS 45s. They're both available. Maybe they've always been available. Who knows? They're both still available. They did not sell out. And he has a men's and a women's cologne still available. It says right here, join Trump's sneaker community. Be a part of history. Trump's trying to target the sneakerheads, yo. He wants all the sneakerheads to come out and vote. And to confirm everyone's speculation, that's exactly why he went there. He wanted to go there and appeal to all the sneakerheads and try to get their vote. As you can see in part of his speech, he said it's very important for everyone to get out and vote. Check this out.
What's the most important thing? To go out and vote, right? We have to go out and vote. We got to get young people out to vote. And you're going to vote, and we're going to turn this thing around. This country's not doing so well. We're going to turn this country around fast. We're going to turn it around fast. And we're going to remember the young people, and we're going to remember Sneakercon. You know that. We're going to remember the young people especially that wear sneakers, right?
Former President Donald Trump showing up here. What do you think about that?
I love it. I love he's trying to get in touch with the youth. He's trying to get some young voters. I personally support him.
You guys voted in the 2020 election?
Yes.
Who did you vote for?
I actually voted for Donald Trump in the 2020 election.
You did? So he could get you back again.
He could.
Former President Trump came here to talk to folks. What do you think about the fact that he came here to talk to folks here today?
Honestly, I think it was a waste of time.
Why?
This is not a political event, and this is not a political arena, and sometimes folks get caught up in the moment and don't understand the bigger picture. And I think for someone who's running for president, they need to be a little more serious about what the issues are and what it is that we're trying to accomplish.
Now, he didn't deliberately say vote for him, but he just wants everyone to get out and vote. Now, I'm not gonna tell anyone my political views. Who knows whether I like them or don't like them. I'm just relaying the information to you guys. I just want to show you guys the shoes, show you guys how much they're reselling for, and just say how insane it is. Personally, when I saw the shoe, I was like, yo, it's hideous. I don't think it's gonna go for that much, but it's going for a lot of money, only because of how limited it is. I think if they dropped a few thousand pairs like Jordans usually do, I do not think they would go for that much money. But who knows, I could be wrong. Donald Trump has a huge fan base that wraps around the block anytime he does an event. Who knows, I think almost anything he does might resell. Now let's just completely squash this speculation that Trump released these sneakers to help pay for his fine. So let's get this straight. His fine was $355 million. $355 million. These sneakers are $399 per pair, and there are only 1,000 pairs in existence. Do the math. It doesn't take a genius to realize that is $399,000 without counting the labor it costs to make the pair and the materials for the pair. So let's just say all of that was profit. It's only 400 grand. It's not even a $500,000 and he owes $355 million. That is merely a drop in the bucket for what he owes. I do not think this was an attempt on his part to collect money to help pay a fine. I instead think this was an attempt on his part to get more votes for the upcoming election. I think he wanted to go there, get everyone on his side, give them some sneakers that they love, and get them to step out and vote for him. And who knows, it might work. After all, he did attract a huge crowd, and there were a lot of people holding up signs, sneakerheads for Trump. Yo, people were quick to get on that and have those sneakerhead for Trump signs for sale, yo. That's funny. That's genius marketing. These shoes are breaking the internet, and every newscast is reporting about them. No one expected Donald Trump to release anything. It was already a big deal that Trump was showing up at this event, let alone dropping a sneaker. Who knew? And the craziest thing about it, this makes our country not even feel real at this point. Is it literally a joke? Joe Biden's team responded to it and said Donald Trump showing up to hawk bootleg off-whites is the closest he'll get to any Air Force Ones again for the rest of his life. That's a funny joke, but coming from a president, that's a little bit unprofessional. That would be funny if Jimmy Kimmel made it or something like that, but for Joe Biden to waste his time being the US president to get on there and say something like that, that's a little bit crazy. Now, for anyone who doesn't get the joke, he's trying to say Donald Trump showed up to hawk bootleg off-whites. He's saying his shoes look like fake off-whites or something like that. And then he's saying it's the closest he'll get to any Air Force One. The plane that the presidents fly around in is called the Air Force One, and a white shoe that you can imagine was all over the place at Sneakercon is an Air Force One. So Biden's just saying that's the closest he'll ever get to Air Force Ones for the rest of his life. It is a pretty funny joke. You gotta give him that. I guarantee he did not come up with it, but it's a pretty funny joke. It's crazy. If I wouldn't have just got back from a trip the day before Sneakercon, I was gonna be there too. That would have been dope to get some up-close footage of it and try to interview Trump or do something like that. That would have been sick. I wonder if security let you get close enough. Right here's a video of Trump signing sneakers. Everyone was throwing their sneakers to him, trying to get them signed by him. Someone got UNC Jordan 4 signed by him. Would you let him sign a pair of your shoes if you were there? Nonetheless, I think it's legendary that a former US president decided to drop sneakers. That is so wild, and shout out to him for doing something for the sneaker world, yo. That solidifies us. And if you want to get the best sneaker bag out right now, go to creaseguards.com and use my code RQC50 and you're gonna get the best bag out for half off. Alright everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Trump dropped the sneakers. Who knows, maybe he'll restock them. Have a blessed rest of your day everyone, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.